Hi to all. Once again, Satya. And today's topic. Um, in today's fast growing world, so technology has increased and students have become updated in everything. Before it was something different. Now, as days are rolling by and years are rolling by, the students know each and everything. But the thing is that they feel so unsecure. Once anything or any suggestion or any advice given to them, they feel that they have grown up. Of course, obviously, they have grown up, but a little bit of attention has to be given to them. As parents, we need to monitor them, have a close watch to whom they chat, what they do, whether the person whom they chat with is familiar to them or is a stranger. So it is a parent's duty to check all these things. I don't accept when parents say that I don't have time to monitor my child. As technology has improved, as there's an advancement in technology, so students are able to engage themselves into so many things. At the same time, they need some um, what do you call it as uh, updated version of how to handle students in a different way. So those were days were gone when we used to have uh, great days with the teacher. That is how we learn discipline from the teacher. And nowadays, what happens, even when you scold them or when you or touch them or when you say something to them, when you brand them, right? So they feel that they are something branded. So if you want to advise them, you have to call them separately, not in front of anyone, then advise. That is better. So what I say is, as parents, we have to keep a monitor, a close watch. We have to monitor them every now and then. Today we see them, tomorrow they are there in some other class. They are growing up. Quickly they are growing up. And they're also aware of what other things are happening around. But still, they are young. They are our kids. So we have to explain to them. They feel that they are grown up. I do accept that. But still, you have to explain them what is good or what is bad. What is a good touch or what is a bad touch. And how to speak to a person and how to keep away from a stranger. Less talk is better. So we have to, as mother and father, we need to uh, advise them, take care of them, ask them what they are doing, even though they get angry. It is their nature, students' nature. Who are you to ask me such questions? They'll ask you. I'm talking to my friend. Don't you know that? They'll say like this. Aisha, what you're doing? If you ask like this to your daughter. Anil, what you're doing? I told you to study. Ma, I'm studying only, he'll say. But as mother and father, you have to check whether they are really studying or not. Sometimes they feel lonely. Sometimes they don't understand what they are doing. At that time, they need your help and support. So don't get angry with them. Don't get angry with your students. Instead of getting angry, help them. So this is good, this is bad. You tell them what has to be done and tell them presence of mind is very important nowadays, and keep on advising them, nothing wrong. And don't keep on telling your old stories, because this generation students, they are very bored of listening the older stories. But still, you inculcate, try to implement the values in them by making them responsible, by making them uh, uh, understand the value of time. So we know the value of time, right? As parents, we know the value of time. As teachers, everyone know. Elders know the value of time. But children, they feel that they have to pass their time, and they keep on postponing their work. Tell them, see, yeah, I want you to do this work now. Show the work what you're doing. Let me see what you're doing. Tell them, keep on asking them. Slowly, calmly, patiently. Don't get angry. That is what I say. And also check their handwriting, check their reading pronunciation. Ask them to listen to English news channels, develop their vocabulary. Ask them to read a lot of books, not Nikhil and Chandamama. Okay, a lot of books, newspapers. Ask them to see uh, TV English news. Uh, Ask them simple questions. Uh, Ask them questions about 15% offer means what. Okay, 50% offer means what, and give some responsibility at home, like cleaning the fridge, watering the plants, and what all work is possible at home. Okay, give them some sort of work, engage them in work as well as studies. Don't make them bookworm always. Don't try to make your child to study always. Okay, but instead of that, take care of them, teach them what is important nowadays, what people are expecting from you. Now it has become a competitive world. Getting a work is very difficult. Once they complete their plus two, their college level, and then they have to get placement, right? They have to get into a job. So life has to go on. Teach them, and when they grow up, um, they have to be very disciplined in life. They have to get up early in the morning, at least by 5 o'clock. They have to take care of their own things. They should not depend on parents always. Um, and they should do their work on time. Simple things. Ask them to wash their clothes by themselves. Ask them not to put the clothes in washing machine. If everything you make them to depend on technology, the body becomes very weak. Hope you understand. So give them some sort of work, like cleaning the mopping the house. Ask them to at least one shirt or one pant. Ask them to wash by themselves. They'll know the way. Ask them to clean the vessels. Don't uh, keep them advising always. They don't like. I'm telling the fact. You keep them advising, engaging them in telling your stories. They won't listen. Instead of that, you, as parents, try to improve yourself. In what way can I make my child understand? You think about it and come to a solution. Okay, and see that you care for your son or care for your daughter. They are growing up daily. They need your support. They need your help. Nowadays, both mother and father are working. So when they come back home, by the time they come back, there'll be 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. The poor child will be alone, or someone will be taking care of them. So see that after once you finish your work, come back home and ask them what happened at last. Now, November 1st, school is going to be open. So be with them, understand them, take care of them, speak lovingly at the same time. Little bit of be strict and little bit stern, right? Don't keep on spoon feeding them. Make them to do the work by themselves. Then only they will understand. They will learn the value of time, the leadership qualities, and everything. Otherwise, you give on spoon feeding them and you give everything to them, then they'll take it for granted. Give them some sort of responsibility, make them happy, and make them know how important you are, right? And when they grow big, they should not uh, misunderstand you. They should take care of you, right? Because they are your son and daughter. So time is very precious, very precious. We don't know, or we can't expect the next moment what will happen. So understand, make your child understand. Make your child understand you. Make your child understand the responsibility the child has to do. Okay? And teach them lovingly. Sit beside them. See, check what they are doing. Okay? When they go in Facebook or when they go in WhatsApp, see to whom they are chatting. Ask them lovingly. Don't shout at them. Ask them, like, I just want to know to whom you're talking. Would you mind telling me, please? So, like that, you ask them. They'll come out with nice answers. They'll say, he's my friend, she's my friend. I'm talking with her. Okay. You also, as parent, you talk to your son's friend or son's or daughter's friend. Then what will happen? You'll come to know to whom you're talking. There's nothing wrong to check your child because you're growing up and watch, monitor, and be alert every time. Continuous monitoring is very, very important. And don't allow your child to play online games because they get addicted to it. Instead of that, um, there are so many science diagrams are there to be practiced. Max, in max you have graph is there. In social science, dates are there to be remembered, right? There's so many options, other things are there. So give them some task or make them to read. You also read, make them to read. They will start reading. Do everything with love, with positive attitude. Inculcate and implement the discipline in them. Automatically, your child will grow into a disciplined citizen of India and he will surely take care of you when you are old. If you don't teach them the values right now, when they grow up, they might neglect you. So teach them the values and make them understand, okay, the value of time, the value of school, the value of education, the value of reading books, the value of listening, okay, and the value of things that you get for them. Okay. With this, I wind up and see you in the next video. Until then, Satya signing off. Take good care of your health. Health is wealth. Be strong, right?